important topic about container growing plants. So I have grown lot of fruit plants mostly in a container, and I'll be sharing some tips and tricks that how you can grow your garden in a container. So yes, fruit tree normally need lot of space, but I try to manage them in a container, and I would like to so that I can utilize my space. And because my base is mostly stone, I start digging the soil in the other side, but those this side I mostly grown the plants in a container. So I'll start with this blueberry plant. If you see this blueberry plant, lot of blueberries, so definitely lot of fruits is coming from this container plant only. So it's not big container I'm putting, is like is possibly 30-liter container, and you can see like how healthy the plant is. And there are a few more. This is grape plant. The massive grape plants is in around 70-liter or 80-liter bucket, and that's also thriving. I have a lot of flowers coming up in the grapes. You possibly, yeah, you can see those. These are the grape flowers already in my plants. And I have apple, I have pear, I have cherry, I have lot of raspberry, lot of plants. So uh, why and how to maintain? So start with a small pot. This is small pot, possibly 15 liters, 10 15 liters. So I use, this is the first year this plant I have planted, and same for this apple plant as well. This is a bit bigger, 20-liter. So I fill with the compost. The compost should be well drainage compost, and also the soil. You can use the topsoil as well, so they will be thriving. And I'm planning to change the pot when the root systems are around the pots and they don't have space. So probably in the next year or next to next year, I'm planning going to repot this one. This one I'm going to repot in the next year. So every 2 to 3 years time, increase your pot size at least 2 to 3 inch, and that will give you the continuous growth of the container growth plant. And the important bits for the container grown plants is the water. Because it's in container, the water dries so quickly, and if your soil is dry so much, your plant would be affected. So you have to keep your soil moist and keep watering them regularly, but you cannot do all the time, right? So what I do in general, I you retain more time, and you don't need to put water all the days or like every days. So if I dig in this top side, I'll see this soil is still moist. So this help my plants to be keep moist, and they are thriving. That's another reason. So you have to fertilize regularly. That's another bit. So fertilizing the plants is also key when you are growing the plants in container, because they cannot have lot of reach like the plants in the ground. So that has to be in, you have to keep giving them regular fertilizer. So I use different kind of fertilizer. In the organic side, I use bone blood fish meal, and use regularly. I use mustard cake by putting that in a soil, sorry, putting that in a water for few days, and then regularly put them. So I have some flower plants as well. This is my gooseberry, you can see. This is also thriving. I have not used the mulch for this one yet, but I'm going to put the bark soon. So this is another raspberry plant in a small container, and this is a big one, and it's a different variety. I have these two new grape plants. So all my fruit plants are in the container, and they are definitely doing good crop. If I show you the raspberry, you will see that raspberry also, it's in good size, it's growing, it's going to ripe in a few weeks time, and they have new shoots coming from the base. It's not something that they are not growing well, they're definitely growing well. And the healthy and new shoots, you will be imagine like how the healthy plant is. So top, even like the fruiting on the other side, there is a little bee, you can see, yeah. So the fruiting is on top, and there is the flowers coming up. So yeah, so that's my fruit garden in a all container. So try that. I believe you can do this, all the fruit plant in a garden in a container itself. You don't need to dig hole and put the plants in the ground. But yeah, the harvest or might be little bit less, but like if I see the blueberry, the results, it's awesome. You can see like I cannot expect more than that blueberries. It's full plants, is lot of strawberries, and it's more than what I expected from this plant, to be honest. and I'll be keeping this plant another year in the same pot, and then I can think about repotting or not, but because it's thriving anyway. But blueberry have a different tricks to follow, and I share a separate video to how you can grow blueberries in a pot or container, and how to, which water to use, which fertilizer to use, everything is in details there. So the roses, definitely they don't need much space and they thrive in the container, and I have few more roses in the other side. But yeah, that's really it, I think. Probably I hope you like this video. If you do, please give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you have not done yet. And until the next video, thanks for watching. Bye bye.